You won't fail in training because you're weak, but you will fail because you treat training like a gambling. 2 weeks on, 3 weeks off, and then you ask why your body never really changes. And here is one mistake that kept me weak for years. Not because I didn't want results, but because I was doing the same cycle over and over again. I'd start training and then stop. I would start again and then stop again. And every time I stopped, I went back to being the skinny guy. I used to be small, skinny, weak, and I had this strong desire to change because I was getting laughed at because of how skinny I was. And the problem wasn't effort. The problem was consistency. I trained hard for a few days, sometimes a couple of weeks. Then life happens. I miss a day. And that one missed day turns out into a week. And the worst part of all, every time I restarted, I felt like a beginner again. Same body, same strength, same frustration. So I started believing this lie. Maybe I'm just not built for this. But that wasn't true. The truth was simple. I had no system. I had no structure. So my training depended on mood. And when your training depends on mood, you always lose. This is the mistake. I treated training like something I do when I feel like it, not like something I do because it's part of who I am, and that kept me weak. And I saw the exact same thing with my friends recently. They were training in the park and they asked me to come over. Bro, come here, check if we're improving. And I came, I watched them for a few minutes, and it was the usual. Half reps, random exercises, random rest times, and long breaks between sets like they're hanging out, not training. Then they would ask me, why aren't we getting bigger? Why are we kinda hitting our plateau? And I didn't even need to be mean. I just told them the truth straight away. You don't have a plan, so you can't be consistent. And without consistency, nothing grows. And this is where most guys get it wrong. They think consistency is about motivation. It's not. Consistency is about structure. And if you want the structure I personally use and teach, I built a school community called Modern Spartans. Everything is organized, training templates, weekly structure, progression, so you stop guessing. First link in description. Now, let's get to the first practical step you're gonna do today. Make it automatic. Same days, same time. If you train whenever, you will train never. Pick 3 to 5 days, lock a time, and make it a part of your week. Like brushing your teeth, make it automatic. Like making your bed after waking up. That way, you're not gonna miss your trainings that easily. Second thing is use templates, not your creativity. Most people quit because they overcomplicate everything. They try to invent new workouts. They change exercises every session. They chase novelty instead of keeping it simple. Pick a small set of movements and repeat them long enough to progress. High reps calisthenics works because it's consistent, repeatable, and measurable. And high reps calisthenics built me. Literally, only 3 basic movements for upper body. High rep pull-ups, high rep push-ups, and dips, and squats for my lower body. And that's all you really need to get strong and athletic. The second actionable thing you can do is track one thing. You don't need a spreadsheet. Track one thing each workout. Total reps, total sets, or your resting time. If last week you did 8 reps per set, this week you do 9, and that's progress. If you don't track anything, you're just guessing, and guessing kills consistency. Second actionable step is you have to lower your minimum. Now, actually, this is a secret nobody talks about. On days you feel tired, busy, stressed, don't skip them. You will reduce the training intensity in them. Even a short session keeps the chain alive, and the chain is what builds results over months. Fifth actionable step is stop restarting at zero. A lot of men live in restart mode. They disappear for 2 weeks and then come back trying to get to 100%. That's why they keep burning out. Instead, stay in the game, even at 60%. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Because your body doesn't change from one perfect workout, it changes from hundreds of normal workouts done consistently. So if you want to stop being stuck, stop relying on motivation, fix the structure, same schedule, simple templates, track your progress and keep the chain alive. That's the difference between staying weak and building a new body and a new personality. And if you want me to give you the exact structure, not theory, join Modern Spartans. Inside you'll get the weekly system, progression rules, and the plan to build a strong aesthetic physique with calisthenics, naturally, without guessing, without confusion, without fitness industry noise. First link in description. My name is Luka Tepšić and on this channel Tepša Fit, we build strong physiques using minimal equipment, bodyweight training, natural living and discipline. If you value simplicity and results, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, like this video if it helps you, and yeah brother, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Keep your repetitions in.